Hey friends. So today is going to be a super real quick, easy project experimenting with color. And to do that, we're looking at an artist named Marc Rothko. I say it, you say it. Marc Rothko? Marc Rothko. Good. So in the description box on Google Classroom, there's a little bit of information about him. Also, we're going to watch a teeny little video segment on what his artwork looks like. And I wanted to start with him because, number one, every day when we do a Google slide presentation, I'm going to use a different artist as the background artist. And today, it's Marc Rothko. And if you remember tomorrow what the artist name was, you get points in Google Classroom. So try to remember Marc Rothko. Keep it in your head, okay? All right. So Marc Rothko did this kind of artwork that was really simple. He was considered what we call an abstract expressionist. And abstract work really means that it's dealing with non-physical imagery, right? So he worked with color. I wish I had an image of Marc Rothko, but I don't have one right now. But you'll see it in the slideshow, okay? So we're gonna do a color block. So what I want you to do is, here's the materials. Either crayons, or oil pastel, whatever you have at home. Some people got crayons in their bag, some people got oil pastels. If you have neither, you can use marker, but I prefer that you try to make this more painterly by using these kind of media. Got it? Okay, so I'm just gonna tilt my screen down and show you the directions. Okay, here we go. Tilting, 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 tilting. All right, let's see if I can make this work. Sorry. My camera skills are like, can you see? Not so great. Oh, also, so I also gave you a tint and a shade. A shade is white, a tint is black, okay? So I want you to experiment with what you can do when layering colors. So I'm gonna make a color form using 2 boxes, and I'm just gonna start by layering my oil pastel inside the boxes. And here's the thing about using oil pastel. You gotta press hard, because really the difference between a crayon and an oil pastel is that this is like oil paint that's been pressed into a stick. This is wax base, this is oil base. So the difference is that it's much blendier. Kind of feels like you're drawing with butter. And I'm gonna like do this like super fast. Scrubbed up, and I might not even do the second box. But here's the thing about Marc Rothko. He did these paintings and they were super simple, but I've seen them in many museums across the country, and they're actually quite deliberate. Like you can really feel like a certain emotion when you sit in front of it for a long time. If you sit down in front of a Marc Rothko painting, people think that, well, a monkey could do that, but not really, because he captures a very simple, or complex emotion in a simple painting. So I think that's pretty cool. He's kind of what we call a minimalist, where he doesn't have a lot of, oops, there's my rubber band, a lot of information on his page. So what he does try to do is use color to evoke emotion. And that's what I want you guys to do today too. So I'm using the color blue. Blue is a cool color, like blues, greens, and purples are cool, like the cool, cool ocean. All of you that know me know I've sang that song forever, right? Warm like the sunny, warm sun. Cool like the cool, cool ocean, blues, greens, and purples. Okay, so I love cool colors. I just gravitate to them. In fact, I've just been redoing my house, and almost everything in my house is like a cool blue color. It makes me calm. It makes me feel good, right? Some people don't like cool colors. It makes them feel tired or bored, or so, you know how like jazz music or blues music is people that are sad. But for me, it's the opposite, because the color blue, especially blue, green, turquoise, makes me super happy. It makes me very calm and relaxed, and I don't know, it just feels good. I likes it. Okay. All right, so now I have my color field of blue and green, and I'm gonna see what happens when I add a white over top. Ooh, I like it. It's very pretty. See what happens when you add a white over top of a color? It's called a tint, T-I-N-T. T-I-N-T. I say it, you say it. Can you say tint? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix my camera. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm just gonna tint this color out. And really, the reason also that I'm having you do this simple Marc Rothko color blocking today is that it gets you used to how to work with the material, okay? So the media or the material today is oil pastel or crayon. The difference is you can really blend with oil pastel, like I said, because oil pastel is based with an oil paint that's been pressed into a stick. Crayon is a wax base that's been pressed into a stick. So the blending in the oil pastel is so much better, and that's kind of pretty. I like that. That's making me feel very calm. Okay, so what you guys are gonna do is do 2 boxes, choose either oil pastel or crayon, and if you don't have either, use marker, but you should have one of these because I sent home bags for you guys, okay? I'm gonna tilt this up. And I just want you guys to get used to the media. So we're gonna be doing some pretty simple projects in the beginning, just trying to get used to what the media can do and what it can't do. And when you use oil pastel, especially if you use the same color family, because light color families blend nicer, cools blend with cools, and warms blend with warms. So it's much better, I think, in the beginning to keep your color families in the same color family. And I think that I even rubber band them in color families, so you don't have a choice, unless you have your own set, okay? Okay, so again, today's artist is Marc Rothko. We're doing color blocking, okay? This is gonna be in the video questions tomorrow. Let me know if you remember. And we're gonna try to figure out what our media can do. Today's the media is oil pastel, paint that's been pressed into a stick, or crayon, or marker if you don't have either, but you should, okay? All right, my friends, so this is today's little mini lesson. This will be due at the beginning of class tomorrow. Got it? Okay. You take real good care. See you soon.